Hello, welcome back to Defender's Quest. Last time I ended off with a ton of money. Now I don't have nearly as much money, but still plenty of money. I filled up my ranks. Don't worry about the names; they're all pretty random. A drought, okay. Should have changed that. All right. So, not doing this for a while. The hardest. What do I want to do? Challenge 2, perhaps? This one's going to be kind of tough. I remember the aquatic ones coming from down here and just going straight for you. We're nearly caught up with the difficulty. See, I think I want to go back to maybe these two are the hardest, and then we'll progress. I'll worry about the challenges later. This one concerns me, but I think I got it. I'm gonna get armor from Advance. Also, finally looked up controls. We can see the numbers here. We can see QWERTY here, and we can see ASTVGA here. To no one's surprise, B is boost. I really should have just looked that up to begin with. Huh. This is the hardest, and we don't have the middle row. Anyways, let's start this. Get my boy Numa in there. Some archers. Well, I don't have to worry about the middle. Maybe here. I'll worry about that once I see what's coming. Yeah, so now I can speed this up a bit. I should have known. Alright, let's get going. A little bit faster than that. I also turned the sound effects volume down. Once I speed things up, it does get a little bit loud. They need an additional knight. Actually, it looks like all the armor is coming out of red. Yeah. Okay. Now that I know that, let's not put any of the knights on the left side. get started here. I also need to remember I have this, although I don't think that's going to help too much with the worms. See how that goes. Ah, I don't remember that stunning them. Nope, okay. No. We're not doing this one now then. Alright. Okay. Let's just do one of these then. I guess let's try the desert. Strange monument. There's a strange monument in the desert. Right. Okay, I don't remember this one offhand. I think that's for, like, secret codes or something. I don't remember where we get them. Okay. The village, then. Or town. Ghost Town, a nearly abandoned village populated by a few roaming mercenaries and Quaid survivors. Welcome to our village. Where is everyone? Dead or changed? Still, we mine the crystal, as we always have. The explosive crystal that grows here? The glory of the Empire depends on us. In the face of the blood mad, we serve. Okay. Oh, and we get a new bow. Right? Oh, okay. So we've already outclassed that unique bow. Oh, no. Okay. So she's the only one that's got a better staff. And we still have enough for everything. Well, I could probably do that map. I don't want to smash my face against it. Okay, maybe don't. Maybe I don't have enough money. Yeah. Because armor exists. Okay. Alright. I guess that's it. Wait, do I have anything to sell? Probably not, because I sell old equipment. Alright. Oh, sure, let's read the journal. The Empress. Ah. Another lengthy one. Great. Okay. I must express some disquiet with the ghost town in which we found ourselves visitors. While the various necessities a company such as ours have been met, but okay, by the same assortment of merchants and tradesmen found in every settlement of the pit, the people here feel unsound. They are Quaid mostly, and carry themselves with such a quiet fervor, I find myself secretly cataloging escapes whenever one of their number addresses me. Marcos especially seems agitated. He has spoken very little about his time in the war, but I can tell their speech and dress brings back evil memories to his mind. He no longer jokes as is his usual wont, but instead paces to and fro, fidgeting to keep his hands away from the grip of his sword. Even the rangers and other mercenaries who work for whatever scraps the town can give them seem distrustful of their wards. Everywhere is found great stockpiles of explosive crystals. Despite these numerous reserves, the Quaid populace continue mining, eager to feed a war machine that no longer exists. All of this was disquieting enough, but then Rena entered the village, the last of the royal line, child of the cosmic flame. Wherever she went, hungry eyes followed. Within moments, the entire village had quietly gathered, huddled in their doorways, ravenous for whatever scraps of purpose she would drop. Of a sudden, a man broke from the ranks of the crowd. He was clad in rags, and foam flecked his wild blonde beard. With a cry that was half scream, half laughter, he hurled himself at her feet, groveling in the mud, clutching at the hem of her cloak. It was as if he had broken some invisible barrier. All at once, the populace descended upon Rena, trampling one another just to reach out and grab hold of her clothing. I saw an old man bawling like a child as he rolled in the dust, clutching to his chest a handful of her golden hair. I tried to make my way towards her, but the crowd repulsed me. For a fleeting moment, my eyes met Rena's. They contained a look of such sheer terror as I have never before seen. She disappeared into the grasping hands of the crowd. Men held aloft strips they had torn from her cloak. I was summoning up my strength to draw her with me into the halfway place when a word of command shook the entire crowd. The rabble fell silent. Many of them trembled. Rena stood atop the roof of one of the village hovels. Her hair writhed wildly in the wind. The tatters of her cloak billowed like the sail of a warship. A small trail of blood ran down her forehead. With a voice stronger than any I could imagine her small body capable of, she roared in Quaid. The people prostrated themselves. It seemed to me as if an entire host joined her words. I am Rena Lan Laxmi. I am the flame that rises from the ashes. She bellowed in Quaid and Ash and Nomad. The crowd retreated, bowing, not daring to turn their backs to their empress. Slowly men came forward to drop offerings at her feet, knives and axes, homespun cloth, the best of their meager possessions. This continued until nightfall. The stockpile of crystals has almost doubled since our arrival. Alright then, they're a little nutty. Right, we have this guy. I don't want to do this, just skip what they are, because we get a tutorial on them, I think. Let's try for this one. A new sword would be nice. Okay, it adds a fourth one, but takes away the water enemies. Welcome, strangers, welcome. Always good to meet other pilgrims in the desert. Where are you traveling to, friend? Ah, where to, it asks. To the Great Stone, with offerings. Azra, we need to get out of here, now. Azra, you say? How did we not see it before? Her blood, her blood! Zeal of the Master fills me, that I may do your will for the Great Stone. It sure is. Alright. Oh. These strange cultists have become terrifyingly powerful Revenant. Slow but deadly, they will only be defeated by the combined efforts of many defenders. So, something of a mini-boss? Wow, yeah. Compared to a regular Revenant's 957 health, they have 1,806. But they are also very slow. They're immune to knockback. They spawn a Mad Ghoul, let's see. Okay, that's the red ones. I'm pretty sure that means that they summon them, not that they turn into them like the splitting ones. Okay. Let's get some units ready here. Not super concerned about the yellow one, because they'll have to come this way. But I would like to get someone started on them. Okay, she can hit most of them from there. They don't have armor. They're coming from here. They don't have armor, but knights are pretty strong. Okay, let's see how this goes. Maybe I should try dragons on that one map. I don't know. Need someone quick for the worms. A few levels in the team I had would probably work. Another Berserker to deal with the cultist. Alright, here they come. I don't think I'll have any trouble, but I don't remember exactly how they work. Yeah, I'm not gonna have trouble. Maybe I should get them a healer, just in case. This might be the first armored red ghouls, or mad knights. Speed things up. I may not need them at all, these two here. Probably don't need them at all either. Yeah, I think I'll use them here. Okay, so they do. They turn into a red ghoul when they die. We got this. Yeah, I wasn't worried about this one. Bunch of levels. Not sure what to do after I get them all to 5. Oh, probably this, actually. I'm actually buffing the passive instead of the actual action. Okay. Not really much of a fan of counter, although it does work. Quite a bit of work. That's actually quite a lot of damage. Okay, dragon's leveled. I forget what the max level is. Okay. Alright. So we're beyond this sword. So, huh. I guess he had a regular officer sword then. Okay, so it's only slightly better. Interesting. Okay. What on earth was that? Did they just turn themselves into Revenant? And not like before, it felt different. The Force driving them. I've seen these masks before. Smeared with blood, embedded with bits of crystal. These are blood cultists from the tribes Anathema of the Far East. We are lucky to have you with us, Azra. Without you, we would have all been sacrificed to their god. The minions of Asli Tenok. Zelamir told the truth. The eastern deserts are infested with them, preying on travelers. Though I never would have expected them in the pit. They hunt us. Our only choice is to make for the exit. And what then? We can plan later. Right now the most important thing is to get you out of their reach. His reach. If this is all true, then we face a power far greater than Zelamir. Steel yourself. Opposition will only become greater as we continue. Alright. Another entry. I'll save that one for later. I would actually like to progress the game a little more. I don't know why this one feels easier. This one does not. I do remember this one. This one is actually... Yellow is really rough here. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's try it. What is this place? Another Quaid city? No, this is unlike any of our architecture. The language is completely foreign to me. I've never seen anything so ancient. Why hasn't anyone noticed this before? It's right out in the open. Many years ago, I came here and it was just desert. There wasn't even a trace of these ruins. They must have been buried deep in the sand. Look at these scratch marks. Do you think the Revenant could have dug all this up? Watch yourself. It sounds like the mausoleum is still inhabited after all. Alright. So we don't have anything coming from yellow for a bit. We have the shadow enemies. Let's put Slack here. Boy, Numa there. I don't think we have any armor, but the knights have knockback. Yeah, her range will get better as I level her. Okay. That is not within range of the healing. Okay. And still isn't. Oh, forgot to put him out too. Okay. This should be a good start. he doesn't reach the knight. Ah, I did not need to do that. Should be okay. If these come from yellow, that's gonna be a problem. Okay. Okay, yeah, we got... This is probably the worst thing coming out of yellow. Hopefully. I do not have the forces to deal with these things. They spawn that close. Okay, they don't turn into the worms. Okay. Yeah, okay, they do come out of here. Good. But yeah, they don't spawn into the worms. That's what I was concerned about. These do, though. Will be a problem. I think it's one from each, so one of them is going to be an issue. Alright, we're getting there. Okay, we got this. least slightly sketchy. Wow. Okay. Maybe I should do the level ups after the cutscene, because I'm over time now. I think I'll do that. Except for that. Alright, Master of Archers goes to an archer. That is still a good piece of armor. Okay. Can you read any of these wall inscriptions? Perhaps one can tell us where we are. The language is similar to some of the northern tongues, but far older. I can make out a few words. What does it say? Here lies the seat of power. Then there is a word I can't translate, and from the Celestial. Esli Tenok. We are in his home. Let us tread carefully. There are still some who serve its old master. Alright. We got some stuff to read, and yeah, I'm going to, I'll probably go back and should have enough to finish off the armor. So, buy up the rest of the armor, do the levels and all that, and we'll do the reading next time. But yeah, going to call this part here. So that's it for this time. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you stick around for more, and thanks for watching.